My name is Mary Green. I'm the wife of Denis Green, who with Anthony Boucher wrote the radio plays that were used by Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce on their broadcasts of the new adventures of Sherlock Holmes. The writing of a Sherlock Holmes mystery show is quite an art, and I'd like to tell you some things about it. Denis had written about 3 plays and had them produced in England. So he had been a writer in London, but he hadn't done any writing here. Then he acted in quite a few movies, and then when we went back to New York again, he wrote the Robert Montgomery Presents, quite a few of those. And he wrote 2 or 3 scripts for Henry Aldrich. So that's how he sort of got started in radio writing here. Denis didn't really like to write. He would wait until the last minute, and then he would scrub the kitchen stove or wash the bathroom floor, anything before he'd sit down at that typewriter. He did anything. I had a very, very clean house. Now, in New York, he was playing in Kiss Me, Kate when we were writing it. I was plotting it then, and I'd get the plot. I worked the same way that he and Tony had worked because it was agreeable to him. I would make a synopsis of the plot. I'd talk to him about it, and then I'd do that when he was away at the theater acting. Then he'd delay until about Wednesday, and it would be due to be in the mail on Friday. And then he'd have to write just a mile a minute. And then every Friday night, when he went to the theater, we would take the script to the local mailbox. And we always had a ritual. We kissed the script goodbye and dropped it in. Now, the people going by must have thought we were batty. Well, we weren't completely, And that would be the script for the, 2 weeks hence or something.
Petri Wine brings you Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce in the new adventures of Sherlock Holmes. The Petri family, the family that took time to bring you good wine, invites you to listen to Dr. Watson tell us another exciting adventure he shared with his old friend, that master detective, Sherlock Holmes. And right now, I'd like to just briefly mention an idea you ought to try tomorrow night, just before you sit down to dinner. Just pour yourself a glass of that good Petri California sherry.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?